Hello everyone, Supersonic Blue here, and welcome back to another ARK Survival Evolved episode here on the channel. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting some resources. We're going to be finding resources that you will need to build very basic items, and that is cementing paste for glass. Obsidian, I found obsidian, some silica pearls, and I've also found a massive honey cave that I want to showcase off, and they're all in this vicinity. Now, as you can see from what my design here, I'm using a lot of glass. Now, glass comes, as I've explained, it comes in the form of crystal, which is located all over the isle, metal ingots, which comes all over the isle, and cementing paste, which is made by stone and keratin. But there is actually a second way. Well, there's actually three ways, but one of the other ways is a little bit hard to do. So there is a second way to do it, and that is to find actual pure cementing paste. In order to do that, we need to find beaver dams, and there are 4 in this vicinity that I've found, and you can keep going back to them. Now, as you can see, I'm just going to showcase my build. I have been using a lot of glass. Now, this is a bit of a mess. Yeah, I kind of want to expect... I've still not worked out how to do domed roofs yet, but my plan is... See how I've got glass all the way around out here. At the top of the glass, I'm going to put these stone walls over the top, and then I'm going to do a wooden... I'm going to attempt to do a dome roof with wooden slats, because they're not as expensive to use. And they're a lot easier to come by. You can make more of them as well. I think what I've got to do is maybe put foundations all around the outside, or ceilings. Yeah, flat ceilings, and then I should be able to put ramps all the way around. I don't know, but as you can see, I'm going to show off my build now. I've got to obviously fill this with, so all this is going to be stone wall. You'll be able to see as we come around, I've actually got the roof onto here. So this is going to be the same. It's going to be glass all the way around. Then it's going to be stone above the 2-layer glass, and then I'm going to try and do another wooden roof. I actually need to put a roof onto this as well. So you need quite a lot of cementing paste to do it. Actually, it's crystal. You need more than anything. But yeah, this is going to be where the other tower, one of the smaller towers, are going to be. I haven't quite worked out. It's going to be stone, like it is all the way around for the first 4, and then as I build up, I'm going to be having each floor's going to have these middle windows in. Just to give some natural lighting. So basically this is what I've done in the centre. I think we left around this point last time. So I decided to make these 2 deep, the stone roofs, so I can get a ladder up, and then get a further ladder up, and then I've got an entire floor above me, and then I've just left it a bit open. For some reason I can't climb like that. I've got to actually physically climb on this top one. Basically, this is what it looks like now. So I've just got to fill in these gaps. So I've filled them in like around here. So basically, what's going to happen is obviously I'll put the walls up, then fill around there, and then basically you can see a sort of very faint line. This is going to be like a sort of corridor where I'm going to have a layer of stone, 2 layers of glass, and another layer of stone up again, and then a floor. I'll have to build another floor midway again, like I've done with this floor here. Well, basically that is the main basis of the build. I want to get a bit further on with the build before I carry on with this build, because I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be able to get the animals in per floor. What I'm thinking of, this is this side, and this side where the doors are, the main doors. I might use these as like a runway style system, and then hopefully be able to build, because at the moment I can't build on top of this. I don't know why it's where the door is. Might have to build out and around in order to build another door. But I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, it goes 4 high, the door, so I'm gonna have to work out how to do that. Maybe make some ramps or something to get up to the next floor. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. But essentially that's what's happening. So I'm gonna show you again with this is basically the cemented paste I've got from Beaver Dams. And we're going to look in here now, and I'll have a lot of cemented paste. I've not crafted all this. I've crafted some of it, but not all of it, and I have collected some obsidian. As you can see, there's a very, very good location where you can collect obsidian, silica pearls, and cemented paste all in one place, and it isn't very far from here at all. So, what we're going to do is 2 of them are located in the forest, and 2 of them are located in this sort of area. So where my arrow is pointing, where it's roughly 40 longitude and about 50 about 42 on the latitude, you can see like what looks like a big lake. That is our first location, is where we're going. This is the place where you're going to find cementing paste, silica pearls, and obsidian. Now, this is the only place so far I've found obsidian, and obsidian can be it can be relatively weird to look for at first, because you think you see it everywhere, but you don't. It's actually something else. And basically you want to be looking for a black stone rather. It'll have a smooth yet shiny look to it. So if you see any black rock on the outside that doesn't look smooth but might be shiny, it's just normal rock. And if you see black rock that's smooth and shiny, then you're fine. So this lake here, this is where you want to go. So we've not gone far. Not gone far at all. Now, I'm actually going to go and collect this loot drop first. This is the other thing you want to do. You want to keep collecting these loot drops when you can. Doesn't matter the colour really, but I think the green is relatively common drop. If you're going for any loot drops, you're going to be wanting to go for purple, red or blue, I think it is. But if there's a loot drop nearby, go for it, because you can get some really, really, really nice blueprints and stuff. So when you upgrade all your points, you can't actually get all the blueprints, but if you're missing any blueprints, you can get them from these things as well. So I'll take it all out. And I won't take I can make the fence foundation, no problem. You're always gonna get this in, so don't worry about taking those if you don't want them. But basically, do it when you can. So we're over at this lake here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to park my Agentavis just on the outskirts. I'm going to upgrade her because it's going to get on my quick. Otherwise, now what I've been doing, I've been doing it on health, stamina and weight, so she can carry a lot, but now I want to focus on melee damage, so that if we do get attacked, we can protect ourselves. So you've got this enormous lake here, and we're just sort of located where I said we're basically on top of that big lake structure. So this is where we are, roughly 40-40, and then it's the big lake thing, massive lake on the map. That's where we are. So what you're going to notice straight off is there's nothing really about. And the reason you want to park your agentifish somewhere is so you can make a relatively quick escape. So I'm completely unequipped, which is vital. Now, as I've mentioned before in previous videos, my resistance is way down, so anything that attacks us ain't gonna kill me, basically. So, Silica Pearls. This is how I found Silica Pearls. Now, they are actually located all over this, located everywhere in here, but there's usually somebody... here we go. So, this stuff here, that looks shiny, like a really silvery shine, you can usually see it as well from the... and so basically it glistens like there's 4 right here, and basically these are Silica Pearls. So all you do, be only quick, press triangle, and you'll pick up Silica Pearls. Now I'm not going to collect all these because I don't need them. I've got thousands of the damn things, and if I need to come back, I can go here. Now what I'm going to be looking for is a Beaver Dam. Now, usually it's to the other side of this lake, in the water quite deep. And you'll be able to find them. You'll notice, you'll know they're nearby because you'll see beavers swimming around. Now what's essential when getting these... okay, when getting the... there's also... most of the dinos around there aren't passive or not, won't like attack you unless you attack them. Some dodos in the area. We need to get some more of those actually to start the breeding process. There's some parasaurs as well. But basically we are looking for beaver dams. Now, sometimes they're located on the very, very outskirts here. Right, here we go. So this is the beaver dam. There's one there and there's one there. Now, be wary. As soon as you look into this, any beavers nearby will instantly just come in and convoy and attack you. Now, it's very, very important. Okay, there's nothing in there that I want. It's very, very important that you do not kill these beavers, because then they won't make these dams anymore. Now, you won't always get cementing paste in them, which is why you need to go to multiple locations. You need to know of multiple locations. Oh, that's excellent. So, a loot drop's coming in, so we'll get that as well. But there are the occasional ones. It's a Microraptor. Now, I'm not taming anything at the moment. Right, that's not a beaver. So, now usually, one will spawn in this deep water. Ah, here we go. This is obsidian right here. So this that's black, looks shiny, it's obsidian, and you want to use the pickaxe. And basically, the reason you're going to want obsidian is because when you mix this with cementing paste, see there's loads of it, when you mix this with cementing paste it makes polymer, and you need polymer to make many items. Now I'm not going to pick up that much because I don't want to be carrying too much of anything. So now I need to find this. There it is. It's right here. So basically, there's always. Okay, so that's wood. So there's none here. Okay, not to worry. We've still got. Now this is what'll happen. So there's this beaver here, and this beaver. Because I've looked inside their nest, they'll start attacking me. Now, it's important that you do not attack these, like I said, because they will, once you kill them, then that's it. They'll despawn, and no more dams will be made. Now, to get away from these, it's always quicker to go on land. They were quick swimmers. And that thing's dropped in, so I'll go and grab it. So they will take a nibble at me, like I said, but my resistance is really, really low. And my attack's really, really high. But I don't want to kill these because it will despawn every now. My oxygen, this is basic oxygen level as well. I'm getting quite low. Okay, don't want anything there. Yeah, there was a flag gun in there, but I didn't want it. So, right. So all you want to do is swim away, and should be fine. Obviously the music's gone off, so they're not. I mean, they might still be chasing me, I don't know. No, they've kind of left me alone now, so. Right, we're okay now. So, for the next location. Now there is a respawn time for these. I don't know how long it is. But I can usually go back after a couple of hours and get the stuff again. Just don't be in its immediate area. So the next location, where my arrow's pointing, it's just sort of in that direction. There'll be a mountain top with snow on it, and basically there will be, so where these mountain tops are, there's snow. It'll be just as the forest, this forest biome, this plain biome, so to speak, is turning into snow. And it's just before it hits that location. And it'll be on a sort of like, it'll be a very, very shallow waters like this. I think, actually, if you see where my head is, there's a waterfall just coming down a bit. I think that is where it is. I've only been here once. There's a T-Rex down there, I think, and a mammoth. Oh, it might be a Utasaurus, where it's called, which is the woolly version of the T-Rex. Yep, still headed in the same direction. So, we're still in the forest a bit. There's this big waterfall right here. This is the key location you're looking for. The big waterfall via the snowstone area. There we go. They're the dams. Now you gotta be careful around here, because there's things that will attack and kill you. And there's arches here as well. I like to land my bird here. My algae here, because she won't get attacked. And there's two right here to raid. I don't think there's any further up here. I'll just double check. They're always in the water, I find. I won't go any further because that's the. I think they might be a. That's. I think they're a Barosaurus. Apparently they're recommended for going in caves. I'll have to come back and have a look later. But for now, we'll just obviously do the resource video. I've been looking for them anyway. I'm also looking for a either an Alexaurus or a Dodicosaurus. They're like crafting style resource gatherers for metal and stone and stuff. Yep, there's a beaver after me. And that RG will come after me. Oh, I'll be fine. Oh, this is lovely. Basically, you just want to follow this all along. I usually go coast to coast, because at the end of here there is a waterfall, and that's where it sort of ends. You also find plenty of sheep around here, but there's also a lot of there's a lot of carnivores around here. Another couple of dams. Here we go, cementing paste. So that's 157 we've collected from there. That beaver's coming over because it's like, what are you doing? There's none in there. Hang on. Don't kill the beavers. Leave the beavers alone. There's another dam over there. Is that a... that's the big sloth thing. So it's sort of like... sometimes you'll get lucky. There we go. 157, 257, 317 cemented paste we've got so far. All in this one location. And we're still being chased. Need to tame a woolly mammoth, but you need ingots. We've got plenty of ingots. What is recommended that if you're going out for a specific dinosaur, make sure you've crafted the saddles before you go. And yeah, that's it. So we had, there were 4 of them chasing me. There were 5 beaver pens, and we've got 357 cemented paste out of them. There were rare flowers that we could have gotten, some wood if you wanted it. It's also recommended you don't build near here either, because it will also despawn the or anything too big anyway. Because actually where one of our main camps is, woolly rhino. Don't attack it and you'll be fine. We're one of the main, like, the first stone camp we made. There are actually beaver dens right around the corner. So I put her up here, I think. Mrs. Freebird, where are you? There you are. See, out of harm's way. Just up on a little ridge ever so slightly. And off we go. So where we're going to head next. Bit of a trip from here. So where I'm located is roughly 40 on the latitude and around 35 on the longitude. So we've not travelled that far, but now where we're going to go is it's roughly 30 on the longitude and around 28, no, about 22 on the longitude. We've got a distance to go. Yeah, it's a beaver. Just like I said, don't attack it. So it's quite a distance now, but we're doing one big circle now. Out of the 4 locations, this location we're going to now spawns relatively rarely. That's the only thing. I've been 3 times and it's only appeared once. So that's just something to bear in mind. But we've got a ways to go. Obviously when you're looking around though, there might be other creatures to tame that I want. So like I said, I am on the lookout for got both saddles here, a Doedicurus and a Ankylosaurus. So basically the Ankylosaurus, get this right, will be able to get you more metal and a Dodicarus will be able to get you more stone. They'll still get you like metal and stone as well as like wood and thatch and things, but they'll get you more of the other one. Now at the moment I kind of need both of them, so either one of them will do for me. I think the Ankylosauruses are a bit more common. I've only ever seen one Dodicarus, so. And they got the plus side as well with this. Once you have it tamed, you'll be able to carry it back to wherever your base is. She just needs to rest a second. So how far have we gone? Yeah, we're just over the lake now. But yes, you've been with me from the start. My first tame. But I have seen an Ankylosaurus, but at the time it was one, fighting a T-Rex, and two, I didn't have the saddle with me. And I also didn't have okay, so there's some. I need again metal ingots to find them, but I've found those literally everywhere. Actually, I tell you what, my base is right here. So we're gonna have a quick drop-off spot where we're gonna drop off this obsidian because it's taken quite a bit of weight, and then we're gonna fly into the woods and go to the next two locations. So one of them I didn't even realise like that there was a there's that Rex down there. One of them I didn't even realise where the beaver areas was literally like outside of where my area was. I was like, oh man. So we'll probably do this video, and then we'll probably do some like maybe dino like research tames type of thing. So I'm gonna pop the obsidian in there and the cement in place. Okay, and there we are. Pop those in as well. Just make sure you have a lot of storage areas to put things in. Now, I currently have that listed as stone. I might have that as obsidian. I had hide, I think. I'm gonna keep hold of that meat. These are all just random boxes. Pop that in there. Okay, I think we're good to go. Did I put anything in there? I think I was talking something in here. Yes. Oh, it's because it was fish, that was why. Okay. Now we dropped everything off. That I need to drop off. Oh, I'm low on food, I just saw that. So now, we're heading off back out. So there are actually a couple of beehive locations In the forest, there's one, we've flown over it a few times. But the one I'm going to take you to in particularly is enormous. It's like inside a massive cave, and there are also dire birds inside. So when we come to the stage of taming dire birds, and you know exactly where to get 'em. So this one can get a bit confusing to find as well. You're looking for a landmark in a river, and it's a big fallen tree inside it. You know what I tend to do is follow the rivers. I don't think it's this one. I think I've got to go up. I've got to rest though first. Gosh, she's tired again. I think what I've got to do... I've been up here for a couple of days. I think it's... You can just see the river just above it, like up above the arrow. It's that one I'm going to, I think. I've not been to it for a while. There's a waterfall by it as well, so I think there's a waterfall by it. Sure there is. But I think it's up here. Like I said, there's out of the four, there's this one I'm never ever quite sure to get to. It could be a little issues with the forests are they're a little awkward to get to. Right, that's just a big crevasse. Don't think you can get saddles for them, which is disappointing. I quite liked the idea of getting one. Now this isn't the falling tree I was talking about, but I thought they were ants, that's why I looked. But there is a thingy drop here, so I'm going to grab it. Providing I can get... Okay, it is actually physically on top of it. Oh, it's not landed yet, that's why. Okay, never mind then. I think it's where this waterfall is. There's one that it doesn't always spawn. It might be this one. Yes, it is this one. So this big tree here. So it's sort of located 21-ish to 31-ish. That's its location. Oh, she needs to land. That's only a gallimimus, they won't attack you. That her descending like that is her telling you, yeah, I need to land. Right, so from this tree, you want to go this. Turn, please. Turn, please. Thank you. They spawn up here, but they don't always spawn up here. So I don't really tend to come to this one because it seems pointless to do so. As it's very, very rare. So this one, just sort of follow it all along. But like I said, a lot of the time they don't appear. Which, once you get to this boulder field, if there's none appeared, or this waterfall, then you're done. But that is supposedly another well, it is a location. But, there's nothing's appeared. So, the way we want to aim this time is back that way. And it's like a triple crossroads type thing on the map. But you'll know exactly where it is once we get there. If there's one area that I would go to in the forest, it's this one, because it always spawns in. Plus, where this location is as well, so this is a double whammy. So, there we go. So there's one already that we can see right in front of us. And there's my old base. So this is how close we were to this one. We were ridiculously close to a beehive. And one spawns right next to my base. Now there's something I want to check over here. So obviously there's this one here. There's one that sometimes spawns at towards the back that way. So this, if you're interested, this is located roughly 25-ish to 30. Now, I've also come back to this area because I've only ever seen it spawn here. Is the Dilopicos, or whatever the bloody thing's called. And it's only ever spawned like here in this location. I've never seen it since. Right. Well, let's go and go to these beehives. So I think we've collected 361 so far. I think that's what it is. So now let's see what we get from it. Now there doesn't tend to be any beavers over here, so you should get away with this location. Okay, there's nothing in that one. That won't have any use to us. Basically, you just want to follow this river around. So it goes from this sort of, there's like a pool by the waterfall at the end there. It goes from there to roughly where I've built my base. Nothing in there. But like I said, it's hit and miss with it. Another one over here. Like I said, beavers will attack you on sight here as well. Oops. None there. What is attacking me? Bloody Gallimimus. Oh, it's a I have thought specified, is that what I'm looking for? No. Now what we'll do is we'll get this here, the one I've got. Did I go to that one over there? I don't think I did, you know. I don't think I even saw it. Because I think I just went straight across the way, unless that Gallimimus got in the way. Or is this a shrub that I'm mistaken to be a... Nope, there's one here. Mrs. Beaver's there. Oh, you're going to be pissed, and I'm sorry. Got another 300. 279 here. Remember, don't harm them. Let them chase it. You will outrun them on land. I'm gonna go to. Okay, it's just wood. And then yeah, there's another one back here. I thought there was. Whoops. Excuse me. Okay. So we got another 279, which means we got roughly just over 600. Now what you want to do, right, the follow up, I can hear them. Where this beaver thing is here, and this big tall tree, you want to go, so my base is just there, you want to go down here. Now you're going to get a couple of things while going down here. You're going to get rare mushroom, like some form of mushroom, or several types of mushroom. And what you'll also get, now non-spawn since I've mined it, so I don't know. So you're going to come up to a T-junction type thing here. You can go that way, to the left, or you can go to the right. We are going to go to the right. And you're not going the right way because you'll see this massive thick tree with Gallimimuses and stuff running around. And this big herbivore thing. But as you can see, just there, there's a cave with something orange glowing in it. Right. We'll go walk in this cave now. And this is the big beehive I was talking about. It's enormous. Now, what you're going to be wary of in here is as soon as you step foot on this goo, it's going to slow you down quite a bit. You're going to have these occasional ones will attack you, but they won't. They're like passive. They'll just completely ignore you. There are bears in here as well, and they're all mated. There's one just over there, and they are mating bears. You know, like, so if you come near them, they'll attack you. Now, what you'll also get from killing these things is not only will you get honey off the bigger ones, but you'll get chitin off them as well, along with like your hide or whatever. So what we're going to do is going to go in here now, just to show you the full scale of this, and then we're going to come out. We're going to come out the same way. There's another 2 entrances to this hide. So, been webbed. It's just going to slow you down. You'll get this bubble in front of you. Now, as long as you don't stand in this goo stuff, the honey, you'll be fine. So there's this bee here. So we attack him. The giant worker bee. We got chitin off it, right? But what we need to do is we need to get one of the bigger bees to get the honey. Now I believe you can have honey farms as well. I've seen people honey farms. So there's a bear. There's another bear. That's 3 bears I've seen. Gallimimus in there, which shouldn't be in there, but whatever. Got chitin again and raw meat. It's raw meat you get. I don't know why there's Gallimimus in here. But there's at least 4 bears in here. You just got to sort of be lucky with the bees that you kill. But there's another exit there. Curious to see where this location is. It's like 30 on the longitude and about 35-ish on the latitude. Now what is around here? I can hear stuff. Yep, another bear there. Another bear there. So yeah, there's a lot of bears. I'm trying to get some honey. Also as well, if you do attack the bears, you'll get fur off them. I'm just gonna ignore that over there. It's minding its own business. There's another one over there. But yes, it's a very, very, very big. Ooh. Oh no, I can't go in there. Thought that was somewhere I'll be able to go into. But anyway. Actually, I think this is probably a really good place to have a proper look at the complete scale of this thing. And also that is where we're going to end it. But like I said, if you want honey, just start, or kiting, just start killing these honeybees. And yeah, so basically the purpose of the video today was showing you where to find honey, cementing paste, obsidian, and silica pearls. So what we're probably going to do in the next video is we're going to start looking for some resource dinos, stuff that we can start more rapidly getting what we need. So, you know, like wood, fat, stone, metal, whatever. But anyway, like I said, that's what we're going to leave for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell icon for future video updates like this. And I'll see you all later. Bye bye.